Can I ask you a question? According to the New Testament, when did Jesus become king? Was it after a future second coming, or was it after his resurrection and ascension? Let's simply look at what the scriptures say. One Jesus was already reigning in the first century. Read Acts 2:30-36. Peter explains that God fulfilled his promise to David by raising Jesus from the dead and exalting him to his right hand. Peter concludes that Jesus has been made both Lord and Christ. Then read 1 Corinthians 15:25-26. For he must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. Notice Paul doesn't say Jesus will begin to reign someday. He says Jesus must reign until his enemies are subdued. That indicates Christ was already reigning while Paul was writing. 2 Revelation was written to first century Christians. Who did John say these things were written for? Read Revelation 1:1-3. John says these things must soon take place, and the time is near. Then compare Revelation 22:6-10. Unlike Daniel, who was told to seal his prophecy because its fulfillment was far off, John was told not to seal Revelation because the time was near. If the 1,000-year reign was not to begin for thousands of years, how would John's original readers have understood those time statements? 3. Is the 1,000 years meant to be literal? Consider this question. If the 1,000 years is literal, should the chain, key, abyss, dragon, Gog, Magog, and the beast also be understood literally? Revelation is filled with symbolic imagery. Most Christians agree that the dragon is not literally a 7-headed reptile. If much of Revelation is symbolic, what leads us to conclude that the number 1,000 must be literal? Throughout Scripture, the number 1,000 is often used to express completeness or fullness. For example, Psalm 50:10, the cattle on 1,000 hills, to 1,000 generations. These passages communicate God's complete ownership and covenant faithfulness, not numerical limitation. 4. What was Satan bound from doing? Many people assume Satan's binding means he could do nothing at all. But notice what Revelation 20 actually says. So that he would not deceive the nations any longer. The binding is specific. Now consider these passages. Both were written after Christ's ascension, yet believers are still warned about Satan's activity. Could it be that Satan was bound in a particular sense, prevented from keeping the nations in darkness as the gospel went to the Gentiles, rather than being rendered completely inactive? 5. One final thought. If Jesus was already reigning when Peter preached in Acts 2, and Paul said he was reigning while writing 1 Corinthians, then when did that reign begin? Could Revelation 20 be describing that same reign from a different perspective? An illustration. Imagine a prince is crowned king today. He rules faithfully for many years. During his reign, he defeats enemy after enemy, until finally he defeats the last one. Would you say he began reigning when he defeated the last enemy? Of course not. You would say he had been reigning all along. That is exactly what Paul says. For he must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm simply asking you to read these passages in their context and ask yourself one question. When does the New Testament itself say Jesus began to reign? Let Scripture answer Scripture.